on themselves, man. You know, they better go after whoever the fuck is doing this before we take them all out. That's the way I look at it. I give them some time. I'd be like, listen, guys, you guys better straighten all this shit out with these fucking Muslim terrorists. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to handle this. You got fucking 6 months. If this shit ain't handled in 6 months, this ISIS shit ain't done, we're going to come in there, we're going to wipe the whole fucking place out, good or bad.
Just me saying that we got to be a bully.
Yeah, that's what we have to do, bro. That's the only thing they understand. They don't understand diplomacy. They don't understand anything. They understand somebody fucking hitting them back hard. That's all they understand.
Who the fuck? See, but I make a differ. Because we, as United States citizens, some of them, or most of them, are stupid enough to travel to countries that can get them into troubles. And when they travel to get themselves on, they go on vacation, they say, anytime, they go to an Arab state.
What'd you say? You're in my hood? You're in Brooklyn?
It's all part of this.
Yeah, I'm over here in Brooklyn, my friend, over here off of Metropolitan.
I'm waving the hand. Pistol grip, 127.
Hey, 127, 2x4, this small diesel wagon over here waiting to unload my wagon in the morning.
With every hardware that was left there, and now they have the...
Check. Richie Radio, the most talked about CB shop on the East Coast. Back quiet.
Awful lot crackhead on the East Coast. Alright, Richie Radio, take care, big brother. 2x4, small diesel wagon, back quiet, don't talk to that crap.
Hey, 2x4. Hey, 2x4. If you want to hear some really good shit, let me tell you the truck driver's best friend. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist, Truth and Justice video. NYC Radio Wars playlist, Truth and Justice video. All the Truth and Justice they've been promised for over a year, delivered by Mr. Truth and Justice himself. You want to laugh and cry? Go watch that video.
Roger that, you got 250 over here in Manhattan, waving. Okay, 250 over there in Manhattan. I'm down here on Metropolitan in Brooklyn. Roger that, alright, you have a good one there. 250 back on. It's a bear arms.
He couldn't hear you, man. He keyed up all on top of you as you were telling the Metropolitan in Brooklyn. We're clear. Oh, I'm sorry. It's in the video gate wanting to get the 2 cents in. NYC Radio Wars playlist on YouTube. The truck driver's best friend when they can't get by the radio, but gotta have a radio fix. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist. Hey, 2x4, NYC Radio Wars on YouTube, the playlist. NYC Radio Wars, the King of New York. I'm back quiet.
terrorism.
Man, it become a train wreck in there. I heard a couple guys all keying down. All you heard was cross. The good guys.
Nah, you didn't hear a couple. Audio. Hey, you didn't hear no couple out there. You only heard Richie.
Yeah, it's 250 on this key.
Tell him again.
50 on this key with my 5-watt radio on our back out. Doggone, you guys got power work going on. I want to get right inside. Yank my chains off. I'll be back. 2x4. That's quiet. Close. That's what I'm talking.
Hey, 2x4, tell him Richie said hi and bye.
Tell Richie I said spank the baby. Hey, 2x4.
Hey, 2x4, tell him Richie said hi and bye. Hey, don't you swell his head. Don't you swell his head. Yeah, because you swell his head, you make him think he's stepping on me. He'll go crazy. Yeah, I got you on the video game, man. You're on video. You could hear it later. NYC Radio Wars. I'm going to put this video on NYC Radio Wars, the playlist. Richie Clear.
NYC Radio Wars, Roger?
Yes, sir. NYC Radio Wars, the playlist. NYC Radio Wars playlist. Give it about a half hour. It'll be the last video in it. I'm going to label it 2x4. Richie went crush. Yes, sir. I didn't want you letting that man's head swell. I guess after he hears the video gate, he'll figure out that he wasn't stepping on me. Oh, king of New York, back quiet.
All that were back in the day, like you and I and Frankie and a few
Man, I tell you what, you and 250, man, you guys key up at the same time, man. It's just nothing but praying for us, guys. I'm just telling you how it is, my friend. You guys take care. I'm going to get out here and yank my chain 2x4 back quiet.
Roger, right on. Roger, right on. Oh yeah, but you know, if you tell him he ride to me, he gets all happy. The fag comes out with him, you know. He actually wants to become a man again when he hear that.
Hey, my boy, I'm over here in the Big Apple, man. Damn it.
Oh no, now you're back quiet, all the way, dog.
Those videos all lies that he put up.
Hey, tell him what time it is. NYC Radio Wars.
Patrol. I tell you what, I even heard that album. I bet they're at Patrol.
Y'all sounding good, all you guys are. Have a blessed night, a big old fine turkey day from my house to yours. 2x4 back.
I bet you're at Patrol.
Hey, 2x4, I want you to spread that word. NYC Radio Wars. NYC Radio Wars. All the truth and justice about New York, served up by New York itself. NYC Radio Wars. The king of New York, I'm back quiet.
Alright, Ricky. I tell you what, man, I'll do that. You take care, big brother. I'll look for that video game after bed. On the NYC.
I bet you're at Patrol.
That boy worked with my small diesel wagon in Brooklyn out of the cornfields in Nebraska. Back quiet.
10-4, Roger Dodger. I'm going to kill this video game in about 15 seconds. Load it up for you. Audio. The fast talker, slow walker, needle dancer, skip shoot, audio slinger, big badge wielder, hole in the wall, CB shop, and I got